All right, Shalom. This is Brother Gabar from the Lions Den camp located here in Jacksonville, Florida. And before I hop into this lesson, first and foremost, I'm going to give all praises to the Most High in the true Hebrew names and in the Hebrew tongue. So call Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakwak, Kwadash, Amah. Double honors to the apostles and elders, and Shalom to you brothers and sisters, pushing this truth and faith and in sincerity into the end, man. All right. And this lesson is going into kind of 2 or 3 topics, temptation, constantly enduring, and how this is a spiritual warfare, not a physical carnal battle, but a spiritual one, man. All right, and with that, I'm gonna bring out this first scripture. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2, starting at verse 1, and it reads, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end." All right, and to the first verse, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation." Man, when you come to this truth and you commit yourself to it, you gonna get tried, man. All right, that temptation is gonna come in whatever form. It could come in many different forms. All right, but the point being, man, is to constantly endure, man. All right, and cleave unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua and his words, to help you combat and resist and fight that temptation, whatever it may be, man. All right, because for every brother it may not be the same, but also you got brothers who dealing with the same type of stuff. All right, so whatever that temptation is, man, it's important to set thy heart aright and constantly endure, man. Keep fighting, keep studying, so you to build yourself up, so you can be even stronger to resist. That temptation and whatever it may be, man. Them spiritual trials and tribulations, man. And verse 3, "Cleave unto him and depart not away," man. Like I said, cleave unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, man, and his word, and depart not away. Because if you stray away and depart away from this word, and doing this work, and studying and doing your lessons, man, that just create more room for that temptation to come in. Whatever form of temptation it may be, So that's important to cleave unto him, man, and depart not away. All right. And with that, I'm gonna get this next precept. It's coming out of the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, starting at verse 12. And it reads, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places," man. All right, so again, this is not a physical carnal battle, man. You can't fight your way out of this battle. You can't shoot your way out, stab your way out, man. You got to endure your way out, man, spiritually. Pray, study, do the work. Continue to cleave unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua and his word, man. All right. This is not a carnal battle, man. This is a spiritual battle, and in a sense, the spiritual battle is harder than a carnal battle, man. So that's why it's even more important that you endure and cleave unto Yahweh Yahushua and his word, Salakia, and continue to build yourself up. Therefore, building your strength up in this truth and in this word, man. All right. With that, I'm gonna get the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3, verse 17, and it reads, "For it is better, if the will of Yahweh be so, that ye suffer for well doing than for evil doing," man. All right, and going back to my first point, man, that temptation is gonna come, man. You're gonna have a battle, you're gonna have a struggle, but it's better that you struggle and fight against it, for the will of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, than and suffer for well doing, being in this truth, man, and enduring, until the end, and then for evil doing, man. Like being in the world and facing spiritual struggles and trials and tribulations that way. It's better to struggle and endure for Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, because we know what's coming for those who keep doing his work, man. Keep uplifting the name of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. Keep doing his will and exalting his name and exalting his word. We know what's coming, so that suffering has a grand reward at the end of it, man. That's why we must constantly endure, man, as soldiers, man, as warriors in this truth, you know? All right, and with that, I'm going to hop to 1 Peter, Salakia. I'm up to 1 Peter chapter 5, starting at verse 8. All right, and it reads, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour, whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world." All right, well, really, I needed verse 8. So, Salakia, I'm going to bring that out one more time. This is a book of 1 Peter, chapter 5, verse 8, and it reads, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may destroy," man. So that goes back into, this was a spiritual warfare, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're not cleaving to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and his word and his doctrine, man, you know what I'm saying? The devil, our adversary, he is seeking whom he may devour, man. So if you depart away, you know what I'm saying? You easy pickings, all right? You know what I'm saying? For that temptation to come about, whatever form that temptation takes, man, you making yourself an easy target. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not cleaving into Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you might not have the strength to fight that temptation. You know what I'm saying? You might get drawn away, and backslide, and fall out this truth a little bit, or fall out this truth completely. You know what I'm saying? So it's just important to cleave unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man, so you have the strength to constantly endure, man. You know what I'm saying? And in relations to a physical battle, man, if you don't got the strength to endure a physical battle, man, you'll be overwhelmed. You'll be defeated. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have the strength to endure a spiritual battle, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But just in a spiritual sense, man. All right, and this is a spiritual warfare, man. You know what I'm saying? We at war. And we soldiers and warriors for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. All right. And with that, I'm going to get the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10, starting at verse 13. And it reads, "There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man, but Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it," man. All right. So basically, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is not gonna put more on you that you can bear, man. All right, and that goes into constantly enduring as well, man, because he's not gonna put more on you than you can bear. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna put temptation on you that's gonna break you, man, or that's gonna lead you astray. All right, you know what I'm saying? And that's why you gotta constantly endure, man, because he said, "But will with the temptation also make a way to escape," man. All right, so cleaving into Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and constantly enduring is gonna give you that strength to find that escape, man. You know what I'm saying? Instead of giving into that temptation, man. All right, constantly enduring and cleaving into Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and not departing away, you know what I'm saying, will instill you with that strength, man. Studying, doing your lessons, watching lessons, man. That's going to give you the strength to find that way to escape, or walk down that path to escape that temptation, rather than succumbing to it, man, and dwelling in it. All right. And with that, I'm going to bring out 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna end it on this. This book of 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3. "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua." All right. And that's just to the point of this lesson, man. This spiritual warfare, man. You gotta constantly endure. You gotta constantly fight. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep that sword and shield up, man. Keep being a soldier for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Don't put that sword and shield down, you know what I'm saying, for nothing, man. Because we know the end reward of being diligent workers in this truth, man. All right, what else is there, man? There's nothing left for us in the world, you know what I'm saying? So why would you stop fighting, stop enduring, for the world, man, or anything that's of the world or in the world or the temptations of the world, you know, because enduring and constantly fighting for Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua grants the best reward. All right, the reward for winning this battle is greater than anything you can imagine or anything that has ever come from a carnal battle or a physical battle. All right, the true soldiers and workers, that hopeful elect, you know what I'm saying, gonna receive the greatest award, man, ultimately the kingdom, man. All right, so I'm bringing that one more time. 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach, man. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.